Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to the Colorful Advice. Like I always bring forward for all of you a new video with a new interesting topic. This topic is also a very interesting as well, and a very relevant topic in all of you's life, to many of you's life basically. And yes, I'm very excited to deliver this message. So let's get started with the topic itself. So today's topic I have chosen to talk about is about jealousy. Jealousy is something that has so many, the word jealous, comes from a jealousy. So the word jealous, it has so many curiosities around it. And of course, it's relevant, like I said, to many people's life. And jealousy, the word itself, it's another happy word. But yes, it has. Every human being is built in them. And every one of you has it. Everybody has it. So yes, where can stem jealousy out of it? So jealousy, you can have it at school, At school, you can have it, in your families. Jealousy happens also in your workplaces, in your sport places where you are a group of people, you are, doing that activity of sport, different kind of sports. So I will start first and foremost, jealousy. Could it be that you are at school and, you are new to the group in your class and your classmates might not like you. They look at you, like maybe you are good looking, very good looking young man or young woman who are new to the school, and they look at you with a side eye because you are very polite, you are always wearing your smile, and you are a genuine person. You could be that genuine person and a nice person, and you could be also likable towards the teachers at school, because you're so nice person, you are down to earth, you are always dressed very well, and you're always smelling good, and you are someone that does his work at school, and you are not doing anything wrong. You don't walk with group of kids to look cool around the classmates, or you are not the leader in the class, but you are true to yourself, and you are yourself, and you could be also liked by the teachers by your behaviors. And many classmates might give you a side eye look. They might look at you like, why is she so good? Why is she always, looking good? And why is she always so polite? Or he, why is he looking so nice always towards the teachers? Why is he always done with his work? Why is he always coming to school and going straight to his house? Because you are absolutely a good kid, and you could be also called by the, teacher every time the teacher needs some help. Or, you have to read this sentence very loud, or you come and help the teacher. She always calls you, or the teacher itself, he calls you always forward. Can you help me out of this? Because he can count on you. He knows that you are doing a good job at school. He knows you are a very nice and good kid. You are a very polite kid. You are not making any trouble at school, You are not the names that they know that they cannot trust, but they're always, advising. You are somebody who is absolutely in the class, very polite and nice to have. So yes, many kids might not like you. Many of your age groups might not like you. They might look at you, and they might start actually hate you, through that extent that they're so jealous of you. Whatever you do, nothing is good that you do. Whether you are doing sports, you have a sports day, you are laughing with everybody, you are happy, you're always helpful, you reach out to others. So jealousy does exist at school also. This is what I'm explaining, from the school circles, all these kids, they look at you different because you are different. You look different. You are different than them. You behave yourself different than what other kids, who behave themselves, cool around other kids. They know, they always, come forward or look like this very, nice and polite child. Everyone is scared of you. You are not that type of kid. You're always nice to others. You reach out, you help, you have always your smile that you're wearing. You're a nice kid. So what I'm trying to say is at school, it does happen. And then you have workplaces. You have workplaces. The boss might be jealous of you, you know, by looking at you, that you are this young man who is a very nice looking, who is bringing, you know, the company forward, even though it's his company. You know, you are always likable towards, the workers there. They like you. It could be vice versa also, that the workers might be jealous of you, you know, at times. You know, they look at you like this someone who is always smiling, this someone who is always client friendly. You know, you are friendly to the clients. The clients like you. And some clients, when they come to the company, they always, you know, look for you because they know you helped them last time so well. And you are this nice young man who doesn't have any attitude. You know, you are this shining young man or young woman who brings, you know, that smile and that happiness into the company. You know, you are very successful. You are very down to earth. You are doing your job. At times, it could be that your boss calls you and tells you not to do this, not to do that. Don't sit this. Don't smile too much. Don't interact with people. Don't be happy around, you know, clients. He is not doing it, to harm these people, but he's doing it to harm you because, you know, he doesn't want to see your success, you know, even though it's his company and you are bringing his company forward, and he has to be happy, in the other way. He has to be happy that he has a nice worker in his company who is very happy, and the clients are very happy with him. You know, so yes, there you go. Your boss can be also, through that extent, at times interfere with the kind of work you do. He doesn't give you the space, and he's always shouting at you, and he's always going against you, and he's always continuously and constantly calling you to his, office and telling you are not doing this right, you're not doing that right, while you are doing things right. So yes, I will advise you how you can go about it, that kind of a situation when you are in, and where your boss is actually jealous of you and he doesn't like you for the kind of person you are. Because he sees it, he is less likable, you are more likable. And you are actually the worker, you are not even the boss of the company. And yes, there is also sport groups, sport places where you have a group of people that you have this activity. And when you are good at what you do and you are good at your sports and you are this very, everybody notices you, they're noticing you that you are doing good, actually the kind of training you are doing, how you're interacting with the group, the coach likes you. And, you are this young man when you are one day not there at sport place or this activity that you are doing with this group, that you'll be missed. You'll be missed because of your goodness, because of your politeness, because you are always nice to others. You don't have a, higher ego. You are not mean. You don't have jealousy towards others. You believe, there is equality, you are doing your part of it. There's so much to do in that sport place. So you are doing your part, whether you love doing it, and you are also reaching and helping others and teaching how to even do these activities, all of that. So some of your groups will not like you, of course. They look at you in a different way. They look at you like, why is he so good? Why is he always smiling? Why is he never angry in this field, Why is he always so nice and polite to others? Why is he reaching out? Why is he called by the coach, and really train others along with him? Why is he always, in this, happy environment? And we are told to do this, to do that. But he is called actually also to help, because that's when the coach notices you, that you are this young man who's so giving and so nice to others as well. So yes, he needs you also to help him also in the group. At times he will tell you, train these three, I'm good in this, and he likes you. He likes you. And the day that you are not there, the coach misses you. And he does this message in front of other groups, He says, oh, today this so-and-so is not there. How sad is that? How is he doing? Have you called him? Did anyone speak to him today? Guess what? I'm going to call him this afternoon. I'm going to find out where he is. So you are not liked because you are so likable. Some of that group members might not like you, and that is pure jealousy, They are jealous of you, that you are doing so well. Instead of being happy for you, some will be happy for you. Some will actually hate you for being that good. And it can go either ways, It can be a healthy jealousy where someone sits in front of you and tells you, man, you are doing so well, for yourselves. At times I get jealous, because it motivates me. I want to be that good. I want to be like you. That's a healthy move when someone tells you these kind of things in front of you. Then you can laugh it off and tell him, you know what? I love doing this right from the beginning when I was a child, or this is what I do, and this is my passion, and I love doing it. So if you want to do it, this is how you do it. This is how you start. You give certain kind of advice to your friend, and he really loves you for that honesty. So that is a healthy jealousy where you can laugh things off and tell your friend, and and he can give you advices and vice versa. And there is also jealousy that does exist in the family. Of course, jealousy in the family. Suppose you are working in a family shop or in a family company where, it belongs to your own parents, and, it has also another family members who work in that, camaraderie, in that environment. Some family members work there. When you are doing so well in the company and you are actually one of the very active person in the company, and you are doing it in a very happy way, and you are taking the company so seriously, and you are very honest in your job. Yes, there are some families who are doing less work in the company that look at you in a jealous eye. They look at you in a very evil way, like they don't like you. They might come forward and always tell you are not doing this right. This is not how you do it. You can't do better than me. You should be not doing this. My dad told me to do this way. And, they come and interfere your work while they know your job. You know how to do. You know your part. So yes, but they interfere you. They always have arguments for no rhyme or reason with you. They always look forward to have a fights with you. They always look forward, to have these nasty arguments with you. You could be, inviting them to your house and just cook a nice meal for them today. They might look at you and say, oh, I can make this meal as well, I can make this meal as well. I can do this. So it's not a big deal to me. You might call them, actually, you call them out of love. You want to spend time with them. You want to talk about the business. You want to really interact with them because they're a family. You trust them that much and you really love them. But they have this jealousy in them that they constantly argument with you. In this kind of a situation, I will also give you an advice how to really go about it, because it's tough when you have a business company with a family. It's great, it's secure, it's a relative family, group, people who you never expect them to harm you, never expect them to go, in a very nasty way towards you. But yes, they can also have that jealousy, the jealousy is built in them, but jealousy becomes, very dangerous when it's very gray and dark, when it becomes, in a very ugly way. When people, from being jealous, they start hating you. They start hating you, and then they develop that feelings for you where they never encourage you. They're always, against you. You could be, one day going to your family house, wearing a yellow cloth, a beautiful green, outfit or anything of that sort. They might look at you and say, oh, why are you wearing this thing? Why are you looking this good? Like, why? Because there are some of them who will actually not like you for dressed up so nicely today. Some will be happy for you and tell you, like, you are really good looking, you are really dressed very well today, you are really looking absolutely, very handsome, or, you are very nice looking girl. They just complimented you, appreciate you, how you look like, about your looks. Some will get jealous of it. Some will not like you for wearing that. So yes, here is the advice, how you go about it. When you have a boss that is jealous of you and makes your life a hell and really interferes you with your job, your work, he comes to your office and he's constantly shouting at you, and he's being very ugly towards you. It's not advising you. It's not, teaching you the job the way it should be done. Or, maybe you've been trained right from the beginning when you came. And he can always advise you. He can always add things to your table and tell you, this is how you do. This is how I want you to work today. This is how I want you to put in this project. This is how I want you to bring it forward. This is the ideas. It's not about that. He comes into your office. He shouts at you. He insults you. He is continuously embarrassing you and shouting at you in front of the other workers as well. So yes, you have plenty of places where you can go and find for another job. So for your safety, for your happiness, and for your health, you look for another job and you step out from this environment. You go out from this environment, you find another job. So you can do that. It's your decision. It's your life. Nobody can boss you around in a very ugly way and treat you like you are nobody. So that's my advice. 2 words when you have a boss like that. And when you are at school as well, or, you parents, when you see your child is bullied at school, bullying is never acceptable. When you know that kids are, going against him, they're jealous of him, and things are going out of the hand, you change that school from your child. You change that school and, send him another good school where he can make good friends, where he can be happy, and he can happily go to his school, every morning, because that's very important for you as parent. And when you are an adult person, vice versa, and you have, you are in a school like that, where you are doing your business degree or anything like that, and someone is actually, a group of people are jealous of you like that, and they can harm you. When it comes to that stage, you can always change your business school to another school and maybe go to another environment where you can find good friends, people who are equal to you, and really support you, encourage you to do this better. So yes, that's my advice for the people who go to school, whether they are children, whether they are, adult people who are studying. So that's my advice for all of you. And the next advice is, for the family. When you have a family or, a friends, friends, I will advise you that as well. But family, when you have a family members who are treating you like that, and they're jealous of you, and they're continuously making your life a difficult one, and whether you work in a company with them, like I said, it's difficult when you have family members that you love and you care about them, and they're actually going against you like that, in that very ugly way. You can call up that family member and ask him to go for a dinner with them, or maybe it's always good to go for a meal, go out for a meal. It solves your problems, and if you take him for for a meal for a day, or maybe lunch, or, for a brunch, of course, for a breakfast or for a dinner date, you take them out, you talk to them, and then you confront them. You tell them, like, what kind of problems do you have with me? We are a family. We work in the same environment. We have the same company. We all look forward to make our company successful. So what do you have? What kind of problems do you have with me? I want you to tell me, to my face, so that I can change whatever that hurts you or that I have done to you. You confront that person. And if he's still not listening to you, or he walks away and he still continues to do so, you call a family member who's an elder person, you know, and who has a very cool mind, who has a very, you know, who's very composed personality. When you call a family member who can make the matter, you know, worse, that's not a good advice to do. You know, you call a family member who is very composed and is a very calm personality. You call that person and you sit across to that elder person, and you and the person that is, you know, giving you difficulties, you know, who is also, you know, who couldn't talk to you at that point in time when you confronted them, who couldn't apologize you, and he doesn't hug you out in that situation. So then you talk to that elder person in the family that you respect, that understands you the most. You call that person and you try to solve this problem, because that's solvable. And I hope it solves your problem right then and then, because at the end of the day, you can never cut that cord. That's your family, and you need to try, you know, to make it work and make things, you know, very relaxed, you know. So that's my advice when it comes to the family. And when it comes to friends, which I haven't talked about it now, but I will tell you, when you have a friend who's giving you a tough time, who's constantly, you know, when you are talking to someone and you actually sit with someone and talk to them, he always jumps in the middle, and he's always, you know, acting fake, and he's always laughing, and he's always sitting and interfering your conversation with that person. And you know this person, you find out he's jealous of you. And yes, you can cut that person out of your life, because he can never be a great friend to you. A friend is someone who respects you, who cares for you, who also respects your space and respects you when you are in communication with other friends, and, you know, who always looks forward the best for you and really advises you to the best. So yes, a good friend is the one that encourages you, not the one that makes your life a difficult one, who's always, you know, whatever you do, nothing is good. Everything is, you know, he tries to make it messed up. So that kind of a friend is never your friend. So yes, that's my advice for today. And I hope you benefit from this video as well. And yes, I also like to add, there are many, you know, non-Muslim people also who watch my videos. And you are most welcome to watch these videos, because it's also helpful for your families and for you as well. So yes, what I would like to say is, when you watch this video, make sure you share, subscribe, and like, hit the like button. And till next time, till the next advice, most importantly, be good to yourself and then be good to others. And peace till the next time.